as an animal communicator and a medium, there's so much we can learn through the way animals see the world. And this week I had a read with Jazz, and she told me she wanted me to share what she learned about love, and I think it's definitely worth sharing. Jazz is was a 5-year-old, been flipped 5 times in 5 years. She was a competitor. She was strong and confident. I mean, there was nothing wrong with this girl. She shined like a bright star. And she loved the world, and she, being a workhorse was part of her DNA. But for, maybe she was getting older, but the new guardian that took her in, it was different, and they felt a disconnect. So they came to, what's going on? Why doesn't she come toward me? Why does she go away from me? Once we visited with her, we found out that Jazz didn't know what love is. She'd always been in a working relationship. She was treated well, but she'd been flipped 5 times in 5 years, and it was just from one to the next to the next. Someone to really love her and open up their arms, it was foreign to her, and she didn't understand it. That's what she was pulling away from. And, as soul to soul, can take, a couple hours, or sometimes it goes into the next day if they want to come back. So the next day, Jazz came back, and I asked her if she had a better concept of what love was. And I asked her if she could explain it to me, how she saw it. And she said that she realized that love was like a little tiny seed that goes in the ground. And slowly you see the leaves sprout, and then you see the stalk come up, and then you see the bud opens, and it goes from being closed to open, and it welcomes in the sunshine, and it welcomes in the rain, because that's what makes it grow, whether it's rain or sun. And winter comes and it becomes dormant, and it comes back, and it goes through seasons of change. And then the one flower has baby flowers, and all of a sudden they have babies, and all of a sudden you have this massive, field of wildflowers that is just open and receptive to everything that life has on the good and the bad days. And it was a safe place. It was a safe place for her to feel that even on her bad days, those days, that those days were good enough for her family. And I thought, okay, she's got it. So on behalf of Jazz, this is her definition of love.